him.
I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
Schmack-a-ma-gob, it's time for the only news that matters. And as I reported a few months back that Candice, the longtime collaborator of Ritchie Blackmore, Candice Night, revealed that the ex-Deep Purple guitarist had suffered a heart attack back in 2023. Night, who is the lead singer of the Renaissance folk group Blackmore's Night, which also features her husband, explains that because of Ritchie's heart issues and other health problems, he currently isn't able to travel to places or take part in lengthy tours. And now in a new interview with Iron City Rocks podcast, Night has shared more details about Blackmore's current health struggles while also discussing whether the group had plans to play more shows in the future. Knight explains that Blackmore, who turned 80 in April, is dealing with three main issues. She says he has a heart issue. He had a heart attack a couple years ago, so we stay on top of that. He's got gout, so that's difficult. It's affecting his feet really badly. And it's starting in his fourth finger, so it's hurting the mobility in that. So he just had an injection for that, and his back, of course, which has always been an issue. He hasn't taken any back injections since he had the heart attack, so everything is kind of working together, so it's hard for him. In a Total Rock interview, Knight reveals that Blackmore's doctor told him that traveling by plane would put too much stress on his heart, so the band had to make no plans to tour Europe. So she also noted that even lengthy road trips by motor vehicles were a bit much for Ritchie at the time. Most recently, Blackmore's Night played a series of 6 concerts in April and May of 2025, and all the shows were within a few hours driving distance from the couple's home in Long Island, New York. Speaking with the Iron City podcast, Knight elaborated why traveling was currently an issue for Blackmore. She said, "It's not so much the travel on the plane. Honestly, it's the aggravation before you even get into the plane and after you get into the plane. And it's all sitting and traveling. So that'll affect his back and all the rest of it. And the jet lag, that stresses your heart. Waiting on those lines when you have to go to New York's John F. Kennedy Airport and you have to go transatlantic and then coming off and getting back through security lines and custom lines and all the rest of that stuff. It really takes a toll on even a healthy human. So forget about someone who's 80 years old and going through these issues. He would rather do places that he can drive to. He takes the night off the next day. Gone are the days where you do 5 shows in a row, including travel. That's just way too much for anybody. It's difficult to do that. And we don't have a tour bus and we don't have private planes. If we go somewhere, I'm driving. So it's like a mini road trip, but not really, because we have to just get to the place and rest that night. Hopefully it's close enough to the venue. You get to the venue, you go back, you go get a good night's sleep that night, and then you move on to the next place and have a day of travel. So it's very slowed down the way we're doing it. But honestly, I'd much rather like something than nothing at all. And Ritchie just said to me, what about doing some Blackmore night dates in the fall? So of course I got greatly excited about it. So now I've got to contact the agents. With Ritchie, if you try to pressure him to do something, he instantly says no. He's like a teenager. So I wait for him to come to the realization, or I drop little seeds here and there and try to wait for him to be ready to talk about it. Well, there you go, man. In other words, you ain't going to see Ritchie Blackmore live unless you go around Long Island, around where he lives, you know, which is a shame. I was lucky enough to have seen Ritchie Blackmore 2 times in my life. Straight Between the Eyes tour and Perfect Strangers. He's never been here since. It's crazy. Those were the only 2 times I got to see him when I started going to shows. Like 1979, 80 is when I started going to shows, and Rainbow was 82. So yeah, I'm sure they were here before, but not during my concert days. But I wish I could see Blackmore again, man. I don't mind Blackmore's Night. I know it's not a lot of people's thing, the Renaissance thing. And I can handle it, you know, in, you know, I wouldn't say small doses. Like, I can listen to a CD here and there, but I got to be in the mood for it. And it's a relaxing music. I really like it. But yes, of course, I like Rainbow and Deep Purple much more, but those days are gone, man. You know, we just are losing everybody, and now it's gotten to the point where, hey, thank God Blackmore's still alive, but the realization of life is he ain't going to come to where you're playing. And that's pretty heartbreaking to me, but hey, man, it'd be more heartbreaking if he died. You know, so I hope he hangs on for another 20 years. Because I love Ritchie Blackmore. He's in my top 3. Eddie Van Halen, Randy Rhoads, and Ritchie Blackmore. My top 3 guitar players. And, yeah, it'd be a very sad day that I hope doesn't come for decades. Like Sir John Lord, man, when he died, that bummed me out. I didn't think anybody was a better keyboard player than John Lord, man. I'll never forget the first time I saw him was Perfect Strangers tour, and he was up there thrashing that damn keyboard back and forth and nailing it. I was lucky enough to see John Lord maybe 6 times, because I saw him a bunch of times with Steve Morse, you know, but yeah, man, him, Cozy Powell, too young. Cozy Powell went too young. Mark Bolan. Oh my God, I know there's a long list, man, of people that have come and gone inside Deep Purple and Rainbow that are gone now. Ronnie James Dio, Jimmy Bain. Oh. Yeah, but anyway, best of luck to Ritchie Blackmore. I wish him the greatest. I know he's unhealthy, but I wish him not so much pain. Now he's getting grout on his finger. It's like, oh my God, man. Getting old sucks. I'm 20 years younger than him. I just got out of the hospital because I'm getting old and it sucks. You know? So, damn, man. It sucks. We lost Ozzy. You know, Chuck Mangione. And I don't want to lose Ritchie Blackmore. I'm not ready. Give me 2 more decades, and I'll be ready. What do you all think? Leave it in the comments below. What do you all think of the situation? Ain't it sad? And, hey, do you like Blackmore's Night? I know many don't, but is there anybody out there that likes it? I mean, I like it in small doses, especially Shadow of the Moon. Their first one was my favorite. But what do you all think? It sucks, or hey, I can handle it, or I love it. Leave it all in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching The Only News That Matters. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell and like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Ritchie Blackmore and smack 'em a gob.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. and so nevermore shall we see you again.